It seems like every day now I'm seeing an announcement of another one, and if I'm an investor and I can't keep track of it, I can only imagine how difficult it is for entrepreneurs who are doing real work. So that's why we've assembled a panel today to help you understand the ins and outs of incubators and accelerators and some of the differences between them, because they are not carbon copies, they are not clones, they are all very different, and they all have their own strengths, weaknesses, and fit with entrepreneurs. I'm delighted to be joined with an all-star panel today. Let's start off on the far right with Cameron Teitelman from StartX over at Stanford University. You may have seen the recent Wall Street Journal article on the success of their program. So fantastic student-run program. Thank you, Cameron Teitelman. Next up, we have Kindra Tatarsky from Astia. We are really happy to have Kindra here today because Astia is an incubator that focuses on helping women entrepreneurs. And I can't tell you how many panels I see where it's just a whole bunch of white guys on stage. And we've done our best in order to mix it up. And thank Kindra very much for coming in. And she'll be telling us about some of the special characteristics of Astia. Adeo, the tallest, hardest working man in show business, has done a tremendous amount of entrepreneurs, first starting off with the funded, which provided you with the first way of really understanding which VCs are good, which VCs aren't, and now with the Founder Institute, which has now helped how many different entrepreneurs?
We're about 400 companies.
400 companies and counting. Next up, two old cronies from the ancient days. Dave McClure, who I met long...
I'm being called old.
Well, I will say this. When we first met each other, Dave had hair, and both of us had dark hair. So, times have changed since then. Dave McClure, of course, is the proprietor of 500 Startups, a title which I've always said is both an aspiration and a threat. Dave is one of the most well-known super angels in the Valley, and of course we'll be talking about his 500 Startups incubator. And Jonathan Abrams, who has done it all from being at Netscape and founding Friendster to actually running a nightclub, and now, of course, as one of the people who runs the Founders Den, which is a great outfit up in San Francisco, which helps a lot of entrepreneurs, and recently had their demo day as well. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a couple of prepared questions just in order to get the basics out of the way. And after we've had a chance to go through some of the questions and tease out the differences between incubators and accelerators, I'm going to open it up to you guys as the audience. So start getting your questions ready.